Hello.
Hey, friends. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready for this. Shannon Heaton here.
And I'm Matt Heaton.
And we are doing another slow, faster event.
Yes.
So I am really ready to enjoy some beautiful melodies.
If you are tuning into this unprepared and don't know what we're talking about, we are going to be playing some tunes really slowly. If you've ever like gone to a session and been like, oh, they're so fast, I can't pick them up on the fly, this is your chance because they're going to be really slow.
Yes, but meanwhile, hopefully, also really beautifully. That's the goal. To play.
That's the baseline.
Right. So glad that a few folks are joining us this morning to play. Morning for us, evening for some of you, to play some beautiful tunes at a laid-back pace and see what we get out of this experience. An hour of nourishing Irish music. Bob in Wisconsin, I'm so glad you're joining us, and I hope you're having a lovely weekend. And I don't know what the box elder bug capital of the universe means. Are there insects infecting your box elders? I'm sorry. Maybe this hour of lovely music will calm them down and encourage them to go and eat something else, like a rock. Gabriella in Germany, glad you're joining us, and you inspired me to get some tea. Which I have. It's really lovely Earl Grey tea with some honey and some milk. I don't normally do sweetener in my hot beverages except for Earl Grey.
That's a lot of information.
That's a lot of information. Yeah. Brian, wonderful to have you joining us. And Marco and Jeanette in Italy, hi and welcome to you. Mike, beautiful day for you in Ohio. It's a beautiful day here in Medford, Massachusetts. To Julie and to John, hey, welcome, and glad that you guys are having some time on the porch and some tunes with us. David in North Carolina, hi and welcome to you. Hi, Maria in the UK. Hello, my friend. Hi, Jim, also in the UK now. Wonderful to have you joining us, and how great that you were playing in the garden before this session. That's the theme, outdoor beauty. And to Jean in St. Paul, hello and welcome in Minneapolis. Hi to Steve in Pennsylvania, and thanks for joining us live for our little, weren't you there maybe?
Yeah,
for our live stream test.
Our press conference.
Yeah. And to Mike in Oregon, I'm so glad it's raining, and hopefully that dispels some of the smoke in Oregon. To Yoe in Florida, hello, welcome, my friend. And to Saul in Michigan, welcome to you. Grania in County Kerry, lovely to have you
Swiss
joining
roll.
us.
And some D-rolls.
Swiss roll, E-roll, G-roll, egg rolls. And to James in London, hi and welcome to you. Hi, Aaron in Arizona. Nice to see you again. To Suzanne in Boston, hey and welcome to you. So glad you're stopping by. Friends, it's Ray, home in Albany. It's so wonderful, Ray, when you join us on the road, and glad that you can enjoy a morning at home now. And to Wes and Julie, you're back home as well after your time in France. Tell us how it went. Excited to hear. Hello to Glasgow, Scotland. Happy to have you joining us. And Tina, hello, my friend Tina. I'm so glad you're popping in to say hello. I'm going to imagine playing this first tune with you. We're going to start with the Morrison's Jig, a very common one, hopefully very beautiful and very slow. Julie in Tennessee, hey, and Larry in Maryland. Hello, my friends. Hi, Allison in France, wonderful to have you joining us as well. Ignacio, hello to you, you beautiful person. And to Victor and to Tinka in Melbourne. That's right, you can join us live today because of the time. So thank you for making the time. And wonderful to see you again here. And to Maura, hello, the house to you. And to Joel, hi, in Ontario. And to Zoja, to Anya in Slovakia. How wonderful that you're streaming live with us.
Welcome.
I'm so happy. Welcome, and happy to have you joining us. Jan in Scotland, wonderful to have you here. So we're going to start off with Morrison's Jig in E minor, nice and tasty, nice and slow.
Slower than you've ever played it. It's going to be great.
Maybe slower. Maybe they've played it slower. Like that? Beautiful. Here we go. 1, 2. I had totally forgotten
about the
the
fast
mandate.
part.
The
Yeah.
slow, faster. I was
Slow,
in.
slow.
I was in.
Do that too.
Yeah, cool. All right. Kind of feeling a little rearranged already.
Yeah.
I have to admit. It's such an experience to play these tunes at this pace. And Leslie, I'm so glad that you are here, and I'm glad that you are glad to be here. And to Carrie, our friend in Florida, wonderful to have you. Yoe, I do think there's a beautiful lamenting quality, a melodic quality, a mournfulness, a beauty in all of these melodies for sure, that sometimes, I don't know, when we get caught up in the dance rhythms of it all, we don't savor completely. So I guess the idea of doing slow, faster is to find some of the slow in the faster pace, and also to find some of the relaxed, aspect of playing slower in our faster approach, I guess. Maria, really also called the Enchanted Sea, or like that's what it sounds like. So we're going to do a set next, Devanney's Goat and the Woman of the House, but we're going to do the Woman of the House first a couple times around. And Wayne, I'm so glad that you're enjoying this.
So
In the peg. Here's the peg.
Here's the concept. When we're going to do two sets together, we'll do the second one first slowly, and then the other one slowly. The point being, like, once you speed up, you don't want to slow back down. So
yes,
yeah.
I didn't mean to do that all in caps. I said,
Woman
of the
house
house!
Yeah,
First.
Yeah. Okay. Are we going to pause after the Woman of the House and then do them both? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. So, Woman of the House, a couple times slow.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the set.
Yeah.
So do la la dee dee dum.
I'm gonna give you a little of this. No,
One,
no, not.
two, go for it. Whatever you
Yeah.
want. 1, 2, ready. The set.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
So we'll go
do,
twice
do,
through Devanney's Goat slowly, then we'll kick it up a little bit and go into the Woman of the House at the same tempo.
Do 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 do. 1. love how you say this. At a slower pace, maybe your flaws and maybe your strengths show more clearly, and then you can learn to kind of address them. And just as you wrote that, in fact, I lost a little bit of concentration, and I went into the B part of the Bells of Tipperary.
Oh, yeah.
And I knew I'd done it. And I knew if I kept going, I would slip into the Bells of Tipperary altogether. So I had to stop for a second, rearrange it in my mind. But that was a call, a sign that I was not fully concentrating, which is okay. Of course, we can always start over. And also, which is a little bit the goal when you know these tunes and you're enjoying them so much. There is kind of a soft focus that can happen where you're just sort of like...
Flow state.
A little bit, where you're just kind of playing the tune and not paying super attention to it. It's just not crossing over too far, I think. But that's really, it's fascinating. But this is a really fascinating practice. And also what someone said, maybe it was Allison, about appreciating each tune. Also in this setting, as I'm really trying to savor each note and play each note with care, I'm aware of all of the different folks joining us and trying to do the same and really trying to appreciate each and every one of you. Would that I would walk through my days with this much presence and care, but maybe... a few minutes through this hour. Yes, great. So on that note, Berta, welcome to you, and thanks for joining us from Hungary. Kusanem for joining us. And to Tony, hello to you. Glad that you're here. And Vivian, wonderful to have you joining us. Peter, it's okay. You wrote down 11:30 Pacific time.
You seem to have made it.
And here you are. Yeah. But we have so much time management to negotiate coming up because, of course, the U.S. does not change back to
off of daylight saving
for like a week after Europe. So
it's going to be confusing, friends, but we can get through
that's
this.
Okay. We'll get through it.
Yeah, we will.
And Sergio and little Julie, hello and welcome to you. Ciao, ciao. I miei amici, ciao. And let's see, to Lisa, hi and welcome to you. I think you're in the PEG as well. So we have Winnipeg represented well. Now, some polkas.
Some polkas, slokas.
Slokas. Yeah. So we're going to try...
The Rose Tree. So we'll do the same thing. The set is Maggie in the Woods and the Rose Tree. We'll do the Rose Tree first, just to get your head around it, and then we'll do the two with the little speed up in the middle.
And I meant to do caps that time first. Okay, so Rose Tree. That. And Arthur, welcome to you. I'm sorry I didn't give you a shout out. I'm so glad you're joining us. How's the form? Good to have you with us. Okay, Rose Tree. Here we go. Like that. Is that good?
Maybe a hair above that.
Okay, 1, 2. Here we go in the middle, huh? lovely melody. And Steve, I love that you play that with your fife and drum group.
I
It
can
has
hear
many
that.
forms, that tune does. It's quite an old one. And Ghislaine, salut to you and welcome. Thanks for joining us. And also to Ken. This is nice. Yeah, I think playing a tune slowly means you do have to confront sort of the setting of the tune particularly.
Yeah, there's definitely that thing of, I mean, it's the similar thing like playing by yourself versus in a group too. Like if you're playing it by yourself, you kind of know the parts that you're sort of like, oh, I know this, I know this, I know this, and which is the story of my life.
Well, you know a lot of tunes, man.
I know a couple.
You do. And also I like Peter's perspective is the nice guitars and mandolins with a great tone and sustain. You kind of get a lot. You get a lot out of slowing things down too.
Speaking of guitars and mandolins, is this a good moment?
Let's play the set of polkas, and then we'll learn
polkas.
what's coming up in your life.
That's right.
Good.
Okay, so we're gonna do Maggie in the Woods slow twice.
Yeah.
Then we'll do we'll pick it up a little bit and then go into the roastery. Maggie in the Woods is in the key of G.
1, 2, here we go.
Didn't want to stop.
Good.
So
that's a good sign.
yes.
Leave them wanting more, though,
here's,
right?
Here's the sweater, the full look for the sweater.
That's hilarious. The Pink Floyd sweater. Arthur, amazing. You're right. Good call. It really is. It really is. And Van, I'm so glad that you're playing along with us in Suffolk. Wonderful to have you joining us from the UK. And also a special welcome to Dat, joining us from California. Yeah, this is not our typical time, as you know, Dat. As you know, everyone. And this is not our typical MO. We don't typically play this slowly.
Yeah.
But this is an occasional event that we try for our virtual guided session community. Just a practice of playing tunes super, super slowly and see what we get out of that. So Alexis, this is so exciting that it's your first time catching us live. So I'm glad you're joining and tuning in from Vancouver and playing along.
A lot of people getting up early.
And Doogie, an old fart with a flute, trying to learn how to play this thing. Awesome. So we can always teach.
Probably better than an old flute with a fart. Never mind.
Exactly. What's next?
Well, next we are going to do the Rakes of Clonmel and Haste to the Wedding.
I think Maria is the one who had very first suggested the Rakes of Clonmel, which is such a beautiful jig.
But I was also
I'm
going to just double back real quick and tell you the whole guitar thing. If you are in the Boston metro area, tomorrow afternoon, friends, Sunday afternoon at 3:30, I will be playing at the Burren Pub with my good friend and fellow guitar player Flynn Cohen. We do like a 2-guitar mandolin bouzouki thing, and it'll be quite lovely. So it's tomorrow at 3:30. But if you're not in Boston, it's really pointless information.
Is it live? Does they live stream it?
Maybe. It's sometimes.
It's not very helpful. I suppose I shouldn't have said that if I didn't know.
Yeah.
But it is really a spectacular duo. It's wonderful to hear Matt and Flynn in concert, and it's also a real treat to hear you guys working up material in our kitchen. I feel lucky to have that front row seat. Flynn's a very fine guitar player, mandolin player, friend. So you have, in fact, like 2.5, 3 weeks of shows.
Yeah, we have a bunch, but this is the one tomorrow.
Yeah. So. But folks in other places, like there's a Connecticut show.
Yep, there's New Haven.
So we will post those dates on the Facebook page.
Oh, sure, let's do that. So we are going to do Haste to the Wedding slowly, and then we will do the whole affair. First, we're going to yell about Haste to the Wedding.
Because it's so funny.
It is very funny.
Here we go. What are we doing first? We're doing Haste. 1, 2, here we go. Oh, okay, so the first tune is that one.
Yeah,
okay.
It really is.
1, 2, here we go. Woo. With reality? I'm sure you are.
I assume so.
But I want to make sure that I am.
So we're gonna after I confirm what I already know, then we will dive into the Rakes of Clonmel slowly twice, and then bang it on into the Haste to the Wedding. Haste to the Wedding.
1, 2, not fast. Lovely tunes these are. Lovely tunes. And Doug, you did not get a proper welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're working away on the flute and the fiddle. And folks who are here joining us either later on, or if you're here but not on the chat, hi and welcome to each and every one of you. Glad to have you here. And it would be cool to have a live stream real pub session setting. The tech to kind of set it up would be annoying.
Take someone with a bit of commitment to make that happen.
And because also there'd be like crowd noise, and that would pick up, and so you'd have to close mic everything.
Could be intrusive to make it good on the stream. It would be intrusive live, I think. 'Cause
I
you'd have
think
to mic
so.
everything, but,
and then you couldn't acknowledge folks in the chat, which I think is something special about the live stream energy. Yeah. That it's not just like you're watching us do our thing and we don't know you're there.
Right. I mean, a stream of a concert or something is, better than not being able to hear it at all.
It really is.
But,
it really is.
But it's not. It's a different thing.
And I suppose there is a way to be there. But anyway. Yeah, it's a good point, Peter. But also, we were thinking, wouldn't it be fun to do like an up tempo? In the same way that a slow, fast, just occasionally can be a really great practice. To do an all kind of at a little bit of a lively pace session we thought would be fun. And so we're going to combine that in November with a chance to play through all of the Zoom class tunes. I've been doing these Zoom classes, and folks have been learning these kind of unusual, cool tunes. So we thought we'd just do a one-time event where we do, kind of a fast playthrough of all of them. So you can find out about that on this channel. But anyway, for now, what's next?
What is next? Are we doing Are we doing Lemony?
Yes, let's do our offertory.
So we're gonna do a little offertory.
And before we do, Dat had asked if we have anything special planned for right before Halloween. And the last 2 years we have done an all Halloween, all spooky tunes virtual guided session. And the way the timing works out now, we're doing the virtual guided session on the first and third Saturdays of the month at the normal, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And because this time, the first Saturday of the month, is too far away from Halloween, we're not going to do it this year. So on the Facebook page around Halloween, let's each post a video.
Flood it with
spooky tunes. I'm giving you a little heads up so you can kind of think about it and maybe work up your tune in advance. But around Halloween, we could all kind of post videos of our very favorite.
Shannon, do you know what I'm doing on the Saturday before Halloween?
What?
I am playing for an event called Trick or Truck, which combines a children's Halloween party and a Touch a Truck event where they bring out fire trucks and you can go see them close up.
Spooky.
Yeah.
That is so adorable. I'm there.
Great.
I'm so there.
Great.
I'm so there when I'm not posting a video of my favorite tune, spooky tune. And Adele in Halifax, hey. Haste to the wedding.
Hesitate to the wedding.
Hesitate to the wedding. Yeah. Nice. Let's see here. Okay, so yes, you were saying our sweet
I was saying
offertory.
Oh yes, we're doing a little pass the hat thing at the moment. If you would like to throw something in the virtual tip jars, here they come. And we are going to play. Keeping it kind of slow. We're going to play a waltz that I wrote. Thank you very much. Called the Lemony Lullaby.
Do you and Flynn do this together?
We have. I'm thinking we might.
Nice.
That's why I suggested it.
Good. In A.
We're doing it in A.
Okay, you do the first time by yourself. Wait, sorry. I don't want to talk over you starting. Here, let's try this again. I think I need to move the microphone.
Yeah.
Sorry that I bumped your knee. Okay. beautiful waltz, the Lemony Lullaby, composed by Matt Heaton.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Played beautifully, written beautifully, lovely. And lovely to have folks joining us for a sweet brunch, slow, faster session. Going to carry on with some slip jigs.
Slip jigs. So first, of course, the butterfly. We'll do the butterfly to warm up, and then the actual set will be Moll in G into the butterfly in E minor.
Yes. So Moll is second. Yes. Okay.
But right now we're just going to do the butterfly slow.
Exactly. That one. 1, 2, 3.
into the butterfly.
No, do. 1, 2. Nice.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's
lovely. Oh, and Brian, a ways back, you said something nice, like we've made something beautiful here, this lovely community. And I will say, it is quite beautiful, and it's not us. It takes all of us showing up. That's what makes this beautiful, is folks showing up and, offering some support, giving some feedback, some humor, just being here together, joining from our own homes. There's something very, very dear and I think important about it. And as we head into, sort of darker days, you're not alone. You're here. We're all here together, and there's real power in that. And know that. That is a little light that you can carry with you, hopefully. And Claudia, welcome, and thanks for joining us. These are beautiful tunes. And Dominique, thank you for your lovely note there. These vibrations do carry, sound carries for a very, very long time. For a very long time. As long as there's something to carry it, sound continues to carry. And sound is the last sense that we lose, too.
Whoa.
After sight and after touch have gone, we still have hearing. We can't necessarily make meaning of words, but we can hear sounds almost in a normal manner after all body functions have shut down, which is intense and beautiful. So we'll keep sending these sounds out.
I wanted to say something slightly more mundane, but Yoy was asking about the A versus D. I think I asked Shannon if we were going to play the waltz in G. It was in G or A. It's me capoing. I originally wrote the tune capoed on the 3rd fret because I just like the sound of the guitar up there, and but then that would require like a different flute or something. So it's
well, I could actually play it in that.
You could. It's a tiny bit arbitrary, but I do like the sound of the guitar capoed on the 3rd fret.
Yeah,
so, but
it's really nice. Lenore, hello in New Jersey. Welcome to you. And Alexis, this is your first time trying to play along, and the butterfly is the one that you know. So I'm glad we chose it. Perfect. It's for you. And John, darker days meaning winter or the election. Yes, good. Good to have humor. Good to have humor. Yeah. Just humor. Just humor and just vote. That's all. Humor and vote. And speaking of humor and the humors of a place, Paul Halfpenny. What a lovely tune is this? I don't know. It describes the vibe of something.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's an otherworldly kind of a place.
It is.
Right? So we're going to try.
So maybe itself.
Twice slowly.
Twice slowly. No speed up. That doesn't really need to speed that up.
Yeah.
We're gonna vibe. We're gonna vibe, you guys. Here we go.
1.
Do we have a cat for this one?
2. Oh, do we? I think we do.
I don't
Just
know.
for a second.
We need a slow vibing cat.
Yeah,
it's a little
fast.
speedy.
It's okay.
The cat doesn't want to
go
slow.
All right, kitty. Yeah.
Okay, bye, cat.
Okay, 1, 2, 1. beauty.
Yeah, that
I
was a great
know
tune.
what you mean, Yoey. It is so conversational. It's like this is the first person talking,
Well,
and then
actually,
the
I'm
second
gonna say
person.
this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like all of us. It's like the conversation, the Paul Halfpenny
Chat.
conversation chat
The
of
Pol-
all of us.
Pol chat penny.
And oh yay, Ariel for Keys. Keys, hi in Holland. Thanks for joining us. And Stephen in Cape Town. Wonderful to have you joining us today live. What a treat. So we're going to carry on. We're getting near the end here. We've got a set of reels. We're getting near the end here. I was thinking of trick or truck. We've got some
Trick or
reels.
Truck.
The Far From Home.
Yeah.
That is one of my faves.
The Far From Home.
The Far From Home in the key of the G.
Yes.
And then we'll do the Torn Jacket.
Yes.
So in other words, I got
We are going to do that Torn Jacket. We're going to do the Torn Jacket slowly, just to kind of, reacquaint ourselves. I think Torn Jacket needs some drop D.
When the days get darker, light some candles and or light some little lights, or go out for a walk in the sun, or go into drop D. These are all ways to bring more light into your life. Are you in tune with reality?
Oh, I reckon.
Well, the fixed pitch instruments. And hey, Ray, you got a new Delrin Pratten flute. How's it working out? That's exciting. So Delrin, folks, being a synthetic material that is a wonderful option for a little bit more affordability and a lot more stability. This is a material that won't crack for flutes. They're making better and better Delrin flutes. I love this option.
Wait, can I tell a hilarious instrument story? So Avril, the guitar player in Delamay, Flynn and I played with them the other night, and they were talking about, she got a new guitar, and they're like, oh, and this is, look at her new pre-war guitar. And usually when you talk about pre-war guitars, you mean like 1930s or 40s. And I looked at it and I'm like, there's no way that thing's that old. Like that's not an old guitar. And then I was chatting with her, and the company is called Pre-War.
And on that note,
yeah, beautiful guitar though.
Yeah, let's bring in some light and
some
stitch
drop
the
D.
jacket. One, do, 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 do. Ready, go. home into the torn jacket.
That's what we're going to do.
Da-da-da-da-dum. One. Lovely, lovely, lovely playing with you, Matt Heaton, and lovely playing with all of you friends. The Delrin flute, we got lots of good reviews here. The Dave Copley, great flute, wonderful, great person, nice flute maker. And Julie, I love that John is taking the flute up there on the mountains. I love that you guys are getting out and about, going for these lovely hikes. Shane, how wonderful to have you join us live. Nice to see you again, my friend. Hope the flute is doing well. Hope you're playing lots and lots of music there in the north of Ireland. And Tony, congrats on a year of relearning the fiddle. Wishing you another great year. Exciting. Happy birthday. And to Tom, thanks for your nice comments there. Matt is so solid indeed. Lovely guitar playing from Matt Heaton always. It is a joy and a privilege to have you in the house here playing.
I'm handy.
And Carrie, I'm so sorry that your knee is troubling you, and wishing you moments of comfort. and hope that it heals gradually and steadily. That's the way to make progress, is gradual, because that's sustainable progress, even though it's annoying that these things take time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So friends, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to finish off with the South Wind, and till next time, we're going to be joining all of you on the first Saturday of the month.
Yep.
For the moderate tempo.
The regular. Classic. OG.
The BGS classic. Yeah. So thank you, dank u wel, for joining us, friends. Guramahagat. Hope to see you the first Saturday in November. Ta palat. Merci beaucoup. Trugare. Arigato gozaimasu. Muchas gracias. Dziękuję. Danke schön. Mille grazie. Xie Mkoi. Chwala wam. Toda. Tusen tak. Kamsahamnida. Evcharisto. Chwala vam. Thank you so much for joining us, friends, and Eskarikasko for thinking of great tunes to post, Halloween-themed tunes to post at the end of October on the Facebook page. Dhanyavad, Gidos, Ndatenda, Shukran, Miigwech, Yudva, Spasiba for being such kind people to one another and to us. Achehe, Salamat, Terima kasih, Dioch, Kusanem, muito obrigada for being kind to yourselves. Gam un, kop kun naka, kop zai lai de. Thanks, friends. Another hour has come to a close, and we'll finish together with the South Wind.
Capo 5.
Another way to bring in light. Here we go. Thanks, everyone. Anton, how wonderful to have you join us again. Take very good care, everybody.
Take care. Thank
Bye.
you.